Okay, so this is my experience in researching for funds to trade in the forex market. So meaning I'm talking about funds, trading funds. So using other persons' capital to trade in the financial market. All right. So starting off as a trader and gaining more experience, uh, I was in research, doing research online, YouTube, Google, uh, which brokers can I use to get funded capital. All right, so meaning I'm using other person's funds, company funds, or whatever. I'm trading. The company is getting a percentage, also, I am getting a percentage. So, in my research, I've been in the trading business for over 3 years, right? And I've been constantly in this thing almost 2 years. So last year during the pandemic, I wanted to get more capital to trade. All right. And digging up, looking constantly, applying, signing up. Some prop firms, they call it prop firms, um, needed you or me, meaning you need to pass an evaluation, right? So meaning you had to do an exam before they give you the funds to trade. So no one is going to give you funds just so to trade. I'm like, okay, can I get funds just so to trade? Basically, no one is going to give you funds to trade just so. I'm like, pass this evaluation. So IC markets do have an evaluation where you deposit some funds, you trade on your funds, and for about 6 months, so they will give you funded capital where you trade with IC markets funds. So I didn't do that one. Then I come across prop firms now where the 5%ers, FTMO, there was a lot of prop firms that we here in the Caribbean, anywhere in the Caribbean, out of the Caribbean, in Trinidad and Tobago, where I'm from, you can access these platforms, do these evaluation, and get funded. Right? So if you don't have a lot of funds to trade, like 10K, 20K, I'm talking about US, okay? You pass these evaluations, and the prop firms will give you a trading account, which they get a percentage and they pay you a percentage. So, to my knowledge, I'm telling you, to my knowledge and experience, right? I'm seeing online that individuals are passing this FTMO challenge who did the exam 3 times and have 300K if they do the 100K challenge. And I'm like, oh, why can't I get $100,000 on account? So I signed up for the FTMO challenge. I did the 10K challenge. I didn't pass it, and I'm like, I didn't pass this thing. Why didn't I pass it? So when I took the challenge, right, At that particular point in time, the market was not uh, volatile. All right, when I took the challenge. So last year, if you look back into the charts, um, around September, August, around there, I think I took the challenge. Price was not, the market was not moving. The market was not aggressive like March, April, May of last year. And I'm like, so I was up about 5% in the account, and then it break even. I did the challenge again, and I happened not to pass the challenge. So that was last year. I'm like, okay. So since I was negative, I didn't get a chance to renew or retake the challenge, right? So I come again and I said, okay, if there is no trading volatility times in the market, how will I pass the challenge? And I'm seeing on YouTube a lot of persons is doing this challenge and passing. I'm like, why can't I pass the FTMO challenge, right? Or other firms that I try. It was like, is the universe just not in love with me, or what happened? So come across last year, I saw a platform where they would give you funds immediately to trade with no evaluation at all. All right, they have two accounts. They have a 25K account, a 50K account, and they give you that with no evaluation. But there was one problem: it had a monthly subscription fee. And I'm like, a monthly subscription fee. So I'm like, okay, can I try this? So I took an account with them just to try and test out the waters, test out the waters a little bit. Once I signed up, they send me the account within 24 hours, I believe, within 24 hours, or could be a little more than 24 hours. But I got it within some hours. It wasn't instant. I logged in, I saw the funds, and I'm like, whew. So now to take a trade with all this capital, I'm like frightened. So basically, guys, I got the funded account. I'm trading with this company. I will place a video explaining more in depth, more in details. I wouldn't say the company in this video, so you can look at the next video and you would see the company. I will explain the pros, I will explain the cons. All right, so if you are looking for funds to trade from a prop firm, I try it. I'm trading with them presently. I will place the link for that company in description. If you like this video, feel free to hit the thumbs up. Also subscribe to the channel. So if you are from the Caribbean or Trinidad and you tried FTMO 5%ers, whatever prop firm you try to get funds from and you fail, this company gives you funds just on my first trial and error, I had two accounts with them. one was a negative the first time, and now I'm trading with one account. When you lose their money, you could only lose a certain percentage. I will explain to you about that more in the next video. So feel free to find the video. If you see this video, it's going to be the next video. All right, so this is going to be part 1, then I will label it part 2. So I do hope that this is helpful. Okay,